Santos, the man that Rich Franklin says looks like he doesn't have a soul.
Sacco eerily just waiting, nice and relaxed.
Feeling each other out for a moment. There's that kick that so many have spoken about. We've got our experts to talk about Sapo's strengths. A lot of them picked on the kicks.
Silva's really been focusing on his boxing, hoping to get this fight and get him in close and utilize some takedowns to get this fight to the ground. Sacco looks very relaxed, biding his time.
Huge fight for Silva. Just think what could happen to his career if he beats Santos tonight. You'd expect an immediate crack at Ben Askren. That was just vicious. Carried away by Silva, fortunately for him.
It's like he's swinging a baseball bat against a
really
punching bag. Just heavy leg strikes thrown by Sacco.
Oh, knee to the ribs. That crushing knee to the ribs. Down goes his opponent.
Luis Sapo Santos!
That familiar pose. The right arm up, the left arm down. Such tremendous excitement he brings to the cage. Doesn't always last long, but you don't want to be absent when he enters.
Time, ready.
April Osinio set for 3 rounds. This one should be interesting. Hope you're enjoying all the action live on Facebook, live on Twitter. If you're not following us, make sure you do, @ONE Championship. Inside leg kicks early. Osinio said she worked the kicks in training for this one. Said that Torres's kick defense is not apparent. Looking for a choke early here is April Osinio.
There's a guillotine nice and tight, but it looks like she's gonna pop her head out as she does. I like how Osinio was setting up those low kicks. She threw 3 inside low kicks and then followed up, faked the 3rd one and threw a big right hand. Armbar.
Armbar coming from April Osinio. Oh, and Torres.
Oh!
Oh, it's good night, Irene! That's why she is awesome!
Look at this. April throws up the armbar, one of her favorite submissions. Jo Mary Torres clasps the hands, sends her up and takes her for the ride.
Can you believe that not even a year ago, even 8 months ago, nobody knew the name Jo Mary Torres? And look what she's doing to opponents now. First Rika Ishigami.
Jo Mary Torres!
Jo Mary Torres yesterday said she'd win by knockout. And indeed, it proved to be prophetic. She wins by KO, and a KO of the highest magnitude.
Ready? Fight!
When Kevin Belingon started with ONE FC, he was an impressive 9-0. He's had an up and down time of it in the ONE FC cage since his debut. But he's a quality fighter.
He is, and he's also riding his last 2 fights, his win streak, so coming 3-0 in your last 3 could really go a long way to pushing you towards another title shot.
Good right hand from Kevin Belingon, countering the leg kick. He's got quick hands, isn't he?
He's really quick, and he moves with such great precision, too. I think he's probably the fastest striker that we have in ONE FC. If you were just look at the punches here. It looks so much slower when you watch the monitor as opposed to when we watch the live action in front of us. It's mind-boggling how fast Kevin's able to mix up these angles.
Aranda's no slouch himself. He snuck in a very nice little tidy right hand to Belingon's chin. Oh, that was superb. A spinning kick right in the midriff, and that pushed Aranda back several paces.
Well, Aranda doesn't get to be 9-0 by being a slouch, so I mean, I think it goes without saying that he's definitely a very solid mixed martial artist. And the thing we haven't seen yet is that Aranda's specialty is really his ground game. And he's happy going toe-to-toe with Kevin standing up.
He'll have to be on top of his game to do that. Belingon is super fast tonight.
He is. He's throwing his punches a little more looping than he usually does. But he does mix up the levels well.
I wonder if he can keep this pace up for 15 minutes.
Have you seen him fight before? Of course he can. This guy's just a beast when it comes to cardio. He got tired once. He was 4. Decided against it.
That was before they were running the hills in the altitude of Baguio. Then it all changed.
I'm gonna see if David decides to look for a takedown here at some point. But one thing that Kevin's shown is he has great takedown defense.
Well, Aranda's not getting devastated in the stand-up here, but certainly Belingon has the edge, so you'd think that he would want to take it downstairs. Superb with the right foot.
Kevin just has that kind of stalking moving forward.
He's got the bit between his teeth as Kevin Belingon. He feels there might be an opening here. Oh, what a left hand!
Just pinpoint with that spinning back kick and then a nice cut kick down to the legs. And you see here, that left hand that just came right over the top of the ear, right on David's go to sleep button.
Kevin, the silencer, Belingon!
All right, fighters ready? Ready? Fight!
So perhaps a whole new ball game for Muhammad Ali to have to deal with now.
But that takedown at the end of the round just kind of leaves an impression in Ali's head that this fight can go to the ground at any minute.
Now he's hurt his leg. That left leg took an absolute hammer blow just to the outside of the knee, and he hobbled on it for a bit, and he's still a little bit tender on it.
He's a little weary, but he kind of shakes it off well and answers with a leg kick of his own. Ataidi's nice and relaxed, nice
It's a
and
very,
loose.
very nice sort of stalking shape he's got,
Yeah,
Ataides, as he comes forward. There's that left hook again.
Just trying to figure out the game of Ali and really just understand the distance and the timing that he's got, because the power can come out of nowhere just like that. Looked like it was a bit of a slip, but his timing's there with that right hand. Ali can let it go. It gives him a slight little inch. He'll sneak it in there. Yeah, I think that was a slip. I think he just kind of went for a kick and Ali stepped in at the right time.
There's that wide stance that Muhammad Ali has. Springy on his legs. Oh, he sent in a knee there and got and he's wobbled. Oh, he's really wobbly. Why isn't Ataides chasing after him? Has he missed a trick there? Very, very cautious, the Brazilian.
Oh, he's giving him a lot of time to recover because he was on wobbly
He's
legs.
still looking shaky, Mitch, to me. Why is Ataides so hesitant?
He's giving him a chance to come back. He's giving him a long, that was like 30 seconds of recovery time.
He can't be toying with him, can he?
You would think so. You would hope that that is part of his game plan, that he's seeing something that we're not quite, capable of understanding right now, because he just shook Ali with that nice straight shot.
Absolutely no doubt that Ali was in trouble for quite a considerable time there.
How could he not pull the trigger?
Baffles me. He can't be that fatigued at this stage. It can't be a question of just being too tired.
Or even possibly shooting for a takedown, which he told me he was gonna do. But he seems to be perfectly content to stand on his feet and bang.
Well, he must be. He must feel very much in control. We shall leave it to him.
Ali completely seems to be recovered. He seems to have his wits about him. He's nice and light on his feet, moving around.
I do think he's still got a bit of trouble with that left leg, though, Mitch. He doesn't seem to put all the weight on there as he starts to skip around. But you pick up knocks during the course of a fight. It's only to be expected.
Yeah, he's definitely lighting the tender on that leg. A nice little left hook there, landed again.
Goes after that leg once more in a similar sort of place. Either way, it buckles the knee outside in, which is exactly what that previous kick did. And I think Ataides thinks he's fully in control here and can bide his time and finish this any way he wants. Will that be a big error of judgment?
Very
Left jab.
patient, very patient, relaxed striker, looking for his shots.
That lateral left hook from shoulder height to chin height was thrown with some beauty, but it missed entirely. Lucky for Muhammad Ali.
Action!
Oh, good right-left. It was the left hand that landed from Ali. Just seeing a little bit of daylight for him to come back into this one. Has he been given too much time?
The accuracy is not there from Ali, but the power still is. You can almost feel the wind coming off of some of these strikes, even though they're, you know, almost a couple feet from the target, but they're still coming at a pretty fierce pace. Ataides is starting to march forward.
There's that kick again. That left leg, Muhammad Ali is taking some punishment. Right on the outside, just above the knee.
But maybe he's not seeing the tenderness to that leg and how gingerly that, you know, Muhammad Ali is on.
Yeah,
because he's just kind of, you know.
It's a good point. He doesn't get the holistic view of things that we do. He's focused eye to eye.
You know, when Ataides has rushed in, you know, he's made that mistake before and he's gotten dropped. You know, so maybe he's just being a little bit more cautious, a little bit smarter fighter, trying to take this fight into the deep water. And, oh, beautiful!
It's finished! It is absolutely all over!
Here it is, setting it up, and the flying knee penetrates the defense of Ali and beautifully connects to the left side of his head. Superb knockout
There was
for
no coming
Leandro
back from that, was there?
Ataides.
Oh my goodness, there was absolutely no coming back from that.
Leandro Ataides!
The Brazilian sinks to his knees. And remember, this fight was dedicated to his sister who died earlier this year, so this will be an emotional evening for the Brazilian. Tremendously explosive contest, and there's so much more to come. This is One Championship, Age of Domination.
Very simple, got to use his reach, got to use the front kicks, particularly off the lead leg. Does have power in the right hand. Set up the old bread and butter combination, the old jab too. Don't allow the much shorter Rui Botelho on the inside. And there's a good right hand from Botelho. Let's not forget, 3 judges are scoring this round by round. They needed to give one of these 2 men a 10-9 round in the first round. The winner gets 10 points. The loser of the round gets 9 points. On my scorecard, Botelho would have gotten 10 points. Ogasawara would have gotten 9 points, which means Botelho leads after 1 round.
He's also scoring again in this second round. He's landing that big overhand right, and he's also going to the body with that left hook.
In the clinch also, you see Botelho being the busier with the knees. In traditional Muay Thai scoring, elbows will score the highest, followed by knees, followed by kicks, followed by punching.
He likes that 3-punch combination. Overhand right, hook to the head, hook to the body.
Jumping knee from Ogasawara, almost took out the ring lights. Inside thigh kick from Botelho, jab to overhand right, step through near the liver, and puts on the knee guard. Beautiful combination and defense from Portugal's Rui Botelho. There's just no way, Mitch, that Ogasawara, with an 8-centimetre height advantage and a huge reach advantage in the legs and the arms, should be allowing Botelho to get in and grapple up with him.
He's close. He's not really protecting that space that, you know, that the reach gives him that advantage in. He's not throwing the jab, and you can see Botelho just closes the distance very quickly. He's in there and he's landing shots. Again with the overhand right, landing to the body. Big hooks right there.
You see the sweat fly off the brow of Ogasawara as Botelho hits him with some heavy meat hooks. Rear elbow there from Botelho. but continuously allowing Botello, the shorter, to come on the inside. It's a natural advantage to have a reach and height over your opponent, but if you don't know how to use it, it can be a disadvantage. Guys like Semi Schulte in K1 had so much success because Semi knew how to use his 6'11" frame, his incredible reach. Not so someone like Hongman Choi, who was 7'3", but didn't know how to use his reach.
You can see Ogasawara is actually closing the distance. You can see him walking forward right into that punching range of Botello. He just continues to move forward, closing that distance, and not utilizing the jab to keep the distance.
Jumping knee, tried to pull the head down, was a little too late, allows Botello on the inside again. The Portuguese ties him up, drills a knee, throws one off the left hand.
Go!
It may look to you folks as if Ogasawara... Oh, the big kibosh! Drops him just in the final seconds of the round! That's more like it from Ogasawara. That will be a 10-8 round.
If he answers the call,
Oh, he's out.
That's
He's
it.
out. He's doing the chicken dance. My word, that is Muay Thai 101. That is one Super Series. The world's leading striking organization does it again.
That's high level. That's not 101, Michael. That's like at least 203. That is beautiful Muay Thai. Spinning back elbow for the knockout. Beautifully done.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Pong Siri wearing the white, orange and black shorts. From Catalan in the red. Big difference in body shape. Catalan muscular, thick. Pong Siri a little bit rangier.
Catalan's got heavy leg kicks. Pongser Nitsati's got beautiful knees. Nice wide stance coming out of Pongser Nitsati. We've seen in the past, Pongser Nitsati's got good defensive wrestling. How's he going to handle his first takedown here? Where immediately Robin Catalan jumps on the back of Pongser Nitsati, gets one hook in, slides that second hook in. Now he's looking to rear naked choke.
Be careful about punches to the back of the head. What started that was a heavy right hand from Catalan. Now, how could he work this through, Mitch?
The first thing Pongser Nitsati's got to do is try to put his back on the mat. So he's got to try to turn and twist into Robin Catalan. Maybe go chest to chest. Good job by Pongser Nitsati to possibly avoid their rear naked choke. He was able to put his back on and get back in the guard. Robin Catalan's going to try to play the leg game here. He drops down and attacks the leg. This is what he wants.
Oh, that's the heel hold. We've seen him win multiple times this way before. It's all Pong Siri can do to unleash a hammer blow or two to try and distract him. But now he's concentrating on the hands that are suppressing that heel.
Good job by Pongser
He
Nitsati.
can. It's not over yet.
He's got to try to separate the hands. He's got to try to separate those hands. He can possibly turn, put his right foot on the butt of Robin Catalan and push off to create a little bit of space. But a good job by Pongser Nitsati to avoid two bad positions right there.
And not only did he wriggle free, Mitch, but he went straight in for the right hand, and now the knees to the body. And, oh, it looks like there's been an illegal blow, which is... It looked like to me as if the fight had, as if the contest had been ended by legitimate knees to the ribs. Catalan, though, is clearly saying that he took a very central blow, an illegal blow, and the referee is in agreement with him. Just for a moment there, I thought it was all over.
It was those knees. That's where he said he wanted to go. He wanted to utilize the knees because that's where he felt Robin Catalan had a hole in his guard, and he landed the second knee. I don't know about the first knee, but the second knee landed clean to the solar plexus. But it's that first knee that we have to take a look at.
Let's take a closer look. I think we've got a replay of the blows in question.
Look at that. He connects there on the right hand, presses him up against the circle there.
Oh, that looks high. That looks very high. So far, I don't see anything illegal. That's difficult to see. We didn't get a good view of the third one.
It was the first one, Steve. It was the first one. It kind of went up, and then it finished on the body, but it was the way that it went up. It could have caught him in the groin.
A glancing blow, and so the first contact you're saying could have been.
That's
the
what it
illegal
is.
area. All right, look, here's the lowdown. The athletes get 5 minutes for a medical examination to take place and for recovery.
Let's take another look at this. It was that first one, because watch, it goes up, his hands right there. See, it's going up.
Oh, yeah, I can see what you're saying, yeah.
See how it grazed,
yeah.
the cup on the way up into the body, but then it was 2 more knees, and that's probably what he's feeling right now, is those knees.
Yeah,
possibly the first knee was well, because that's a groin shot. You can't, you know.
That first blow, the deeper impact certainly happened in a legal area, but as you say, it was a grazed blow from the very first point. Here's a second angle on it. Seemed to be in the illegal area. Oh, cringy.
Yeah, there's no question about it that it grazed the cup on the way up.
I'm in agreement with you.
Robin Catalan being the warrior that he is. I think there's a lot of Filipino fans here he's got the support of.
Well, Pongsiri is getting his fans behind him, encouraging them to make a little bit of noise. Oh, he looks tired, doesn't he? He looks as if that's taken something out of him. But we know the Catalans, and we know they don't just stop, not in their tracks.
Look at it, Robin Catalan's ready to go. Let's do it again.
We had some entertainment before that happened, and it's bound to pick up where it left off.
But Pongsiri Nizzati was correct. Both these guys' game plans played out perfectly in the first 2 minutes of this round.
Oh, no, right hand from Catalan, but he was the one that went to the ground. Every blow that Nizzati lands, this crowd goes crazy.
Pongsiri Nizzati picks up a big strong weight. A knee again lands to the body.
That's a bit of a risk, isn't it? Sending those knees in again. He doesn't want to get penalized again, but these are all legal as far as we can see. And every time they land, the crowd make noise.
He grabs the single leg, turns the corner. He should turn the other way. He turned into the good balance leg of Pongsiri Nizzati. See how Pongsiri Nizzati puts his left leg in between the legs of Robin Catalan, just gives him a little bit better control.
This crowd having a great time. Every blow. Oh, the right uppercut, just grazed. If you're having difficulty seeing when Nizzati lands, just listen, because the crowd will tell you. 2:10 left in this opening round. We had that little stoppage for Catalan to recover from an illegal blow. The knees come raining in again.
Nizzati could turn the corner here and take Robin Catalan down.
Oh, it's gone down, but it was the ribs, surely.
Pongsiri Nizzati.
Back to your corner.
Final instructions here from referee Kim Cheng inside the sold-out Singapore Indoor Stadium for one championship. Enter the Dragon. Former world champion Dejtevarong Siamnoi Siricho of Thailand and Miao Li Tao of China. Orthodox stance on both men here. Look out for the strike here of Khru Dej, the former world's Muay Thai champion. More than 300 Muay Thai bouts to his credit. Won the prestigious Lumpini Stadium Muay Thai. Takedown early from Miao Li Tao.
Nice takedown from Miao Li Tao to get nice and tight. Now he's in the guard. Dej does a good job of getting the feet on the hips and trying to create a little bit of space, move him away. Miao Li Tao's very aggressive though with that ground and pound.
What a great 12 months it's been for China in one championship. Can Miao Li Tao kick off into the Dragon with a win here tonight over the former world champion?
Just doing a good job of scooting out to the side. Look at that vice-like grip. See how he uses that clinch grip? He's got that gable lock, and he's so tight with it, he was almost able to pry Miao Li Tao off of him just by turning the corner there.
You know, Mitch, that's something that we're working at the Danaher seminar. I keep saying it, the Death Squad, but I keep seeing my teammates using the things that we are just learning, which just means how easy they are to pick up, and a beautiful job trying to execute something that's a relatively new move.
Now Li Jiao trying to work some ground and pound. Judge looked for a way back to his feet, couldn't get there. More ground and pound from the Chinese warrior. As the forearm across the forehead there, does Miao Li Jiao. Here come the elbows now, gotta watch the back of the head. Puts Krujej on his back again, elbows to the top of the head from Dej Damerong. Looks to pass to side control here, does the Chinese athlete.
Very aggressive guard passing from Miao Li Jiao. He's stuck now in the half guard, so you can see Dej's got the underhook on the wrong side, so he's kind of scoot out of the way and get onto his left side to create a little bit of space to get that movement going. You can see he's got what's called a lockdown on Miao Li Jiao's left leg there, how he's got the legs triangle and the base direction. He's kind of in a bad position because right now Miao Li Jiao's
Infrastructure from Miao Li Jiao. Top position and a hapless Krujej at the moment. Miao Li Jiao has opened up a small cut, it looks like, over the left eye of Dej Damerong Xiangdoi Silichok. Takes the back now, Krujej. Trying to put the hooks in. He'll try and effect a choke here if he can, but he'll take his time. The hooks are in. Now to loop it under the chin. Try and wrap it around and choke out Dej Damerong Xiangdoi Silichok. Misha, what does Dej do from here?
First of all, he's got to be really careful about leaving any space between his chin and his chest right now. I really would like to see his chin get low because at any time one of those arms can get free and sneak in under the chin. Again, both arms to one side, so I would recommend that he grabs the 2-on-1 wrist. Doesn't need to.
Good escape here from Krujej, and the crowd loves it. Out firing the punches, there's Miao Li Jiao. Left high round kick from the Chinese warrior. Uppercut from Dej on the inside. Gets caught the left hand, caught the straight right. Dej has got it down the corner. Nice strikes of his own though from Krujej. There's an overhand elbow. Bit of Muay Thai stylings now from the former world's Muay Thai champion.
Dej just got to shut down that strike from Miao Li Jiao, or at least tuck his chin in when he's trading these shots because his chin's up in the air. And we saw that when he got knocked out by German Miyato. Dej has got to keep his chin nice and tucked because for 300 matches, Dej was never knocked out. He's relying on that in his fight exchanges.
Dej Damerong Xiangdoi Silichok coming forward now. Miao Li Jiao smiling at the Chinese warrior. Miao Li Jiao showing patience, threads the left hook again. Massive back of the Chinese athlete. Here come the punches again from Miao Li Jiao.
You can see that constant pressure from Miao Li Jiao. Dej's got to shut this down. He's got to clinch, start working the knees, get a little bit tighter. Good job to stop that initial takedown, but Miao Li Jiao is looking real sharp in this first round.
If Dej Damerong Xiangdoi Silichok knocks out Miao Li Jiao, it'll bring the house down. They love him here in Singapore where he's based out of Evolve MMA. Overhand right there from Miao Li Jiao. Overhand elbow from Krujej. Step through elbow off the lead hand there from Dej. And again from Krujej. Now the Muay Thai technique. It's good, no lead. Lights are out of Dej Damerong Xiangdoi Silichok.
Oh, look at this. See, Dej has his chin up in the air. Watch, as he backs up, boom, put to sleep, and down she goes. Look at this. He just got caught with his hands down. He relies on that chin because he's ultra tough. Gets caught with his chin up in the air and crumbles to the mat.
Miao Li Jiao!
By way of knockout indeed, Miao Li Jiao KOs in one round the former world strawweight champion, the former Muay Thai world champion, and the Chinese flag flies high in Singapore tonight.
Judge, ready, go!
Here they go in the first round. Gafarov, the former world champion, in the black. This one, mixed martial arts global rule set, 3 by 5 minute rounds. The high Mawashi Getty roundhouse kick from the Kyokushin black belt, Matsushima.
Matsushima's doing a good job. He's circling to the weak side of Gafarov. Gafarov likes to set up that big takedown with a huge overhand right. So Matsushima's backing up, moving away.
Kyokushin karate, developed by Sosei Masoyama, who passed away in 1993, renowned as the hardest form of karate. Masoyama, the only man to ever complete a 300-man kumite. 100 opponents every day for 3 days, and he beat them all. Shigiri again there from Matsushima.
He likes that diving in, left high, left kick. Likes him maybe go after the legs a little bit. Start setting up that leg kick, throw those punches. Gafarov's gonna try and close the distance, yep.
Gafarov is known for his submission grappling, but he does have a background in striking, started in Wushu Sanda in 2002. There's also done pancration, sambo, and BJJ. Nice check there from Gafarov. High left roundhouse kick from Matsushima. Gafarov back to center cage. Matsushima said he'd studied a lot of tape of Gafarov, knows he has to be careful of Gafarov's pressure style. 4-week training camp for Matsushima. And there's a high left roundhouse kick from Gafarov.
Keeping his hands nice and tight to his chin, especially when he starts to back away from Gafarov. Gafarov is enabling, he's landing a lot of that leg kick too.
Gafarov also has a way of getting inside his opponent's heads. Not surprising, given that Gafarov holds a degree in psychiatry.
Matsushima taking Gafarov down.
Gafarov swinging wildly with the right hand as he bounded back up. Approaching the halfway mark of this opening round under Mixed Martial Arts Global Rule Set. Resets here to Vic Jokishi Karateka, goes to the legs. Machine known for its powerful roundhouse kicks, also for its Transuki reverse punches to the midsection. From Matsushima, and he rattles Gafarov in a whole lot of trouble, and it's over.
Look at that, boom, landed one, there was two, and then a few more. Look at this, just added a knee as he was getting up, and then boom, big uppercut, and then a few more just for good measure as Yuji Shimada steps in. Beautifully timed right hook as Gafarov was coming in.
Koyomi Matsushima!
It's another solid contender for the GoDaddy knockout of the night. On one championship debut, Matsushima puts it in to Marat Gafarov in Jakarta, as he predicted he would do. He said he'd knock out the former world champion, and indeed, he did.
That's one of our highest scoring categories, so it puts Shannon, in my opinion, up big time on the scorecards.
All right, so a very, very persuasive last 10 seconds for Shannon Wiratchai in terms of how the judges will look at this. The way Joey Lapitan waved his hand above his head, so he made it look as if the fight was over, and it could be now because Wiratchai comes flying in, and Davis says, oh, but he comes back with a huge knee of his own. What tremendous action. Takes a right hand from the Thai fighter. Davis backs off up against the cage, covers up because he's clearly hurt, and Wiratchai looks so calm and controlled. He's in no hurry at all, is he? Davis doesn't really know where he is. Wiratchai showing a real lack of urgency. He could have finished this by now.
Yeah, he is very composed and patient, almost throwing these hammer fists. Very awkward angles, but Shannon packs so much power into those hooks that he's just waiting to time it. But Peter Davis is toughing this out.
There was a moment, Mitch, where Davis didn't know where he was. He was spinning around and had no clue where Shannon was, and Shannon was just standing there watching as we are.
See some of these uppercuts thrown from the clinch.
It's over now, I think, Mitch. That was a big uppercut. Davis is covering up once more. He looks as if he doesn't want much, but he's just not pursuing. Davis is backing off, and that was a jab. That was a jab that came about because Wiratchai didn't pursue. He had the fight in his hands, but he's just walking around, hands by his side, enjoying himself, clearly confident that victory is his. Because that is a huge spinning back fist.
The spinning back fist lands from Peter Davis, drops Wiratchai.
And he's got no one to blame but himself, the Thai fighter. If this one finishes now, the crowd are on their feet. People are shadow boxing behind me, moving with every punch that Davis throws. He still looks totally exhausted with his nose all busted up. Wiratchai still has his hands down by his side, still looks vaguely interested in the idea of a contest. What a bizarre round this is.
Is he fatigued? Is he tired? He's just completely nonchalant.
Missed with that swinging back fist, but Davis came back with a right hand. What a fight we have here.
Shannon's got to pick his hands up and start to put it on him because he was weakened, but now he's hurt. The back and forth action, these one shots being thrown by Peter Davis.
Is he gassed? Is that what's happening? Wirachai just not giving anything like the energy he should be devoting to this kind of contest with Davis from time to time in this match. Trouble, takes a knee to the head and an overhand right. Wirachai could be in trouble again, but he comes forward as Davis backs off. Davis is certainly hurt, even though he's able to throw these punches. His nose is all busted up. He's not quite got full command of his balance at times, and he's breathing hard.
Davis looks like he's out of it, but he keeps coming back with these Hail Mary shots, and they're landing.
I don't think I've seen a round quite like this, and there's still 1 minute and 3/4 to go. Another spinning back. Right hand to Wirachai, knees come in now. Davis again looks in big trouble.
Brutal shot.
The head short, he finishes it. Joey Lapitan jumps in. Shannon Wirachai wins a fight that was just curious and got curiouser and curiouser as we watched.
Let's take a look. There's a big head kick. Jumps in for a flying knee, but good defense by Peter Davis as Shannon Wirachai just shows there's that big spinning back fist and just the shove to the ground as Wirachai goes down. But then here's Shannon putting him on him. Goes in for that big right hand, dropping Peter Davis, and then he just jumps all over him for the ground and pound. Peter's not defending himself intelligently as Joey Lapitan is forced to stop this fight.
Shannon Wirachai!
We are seeing a tenacious battle of wills here between Australia's Josh Tonner and Thailand's Petdam Gayagada.
Go!
Inside leg kick from Tonner. Didn't see many kicks from the Aussie in the first. Jamie McCuig is coaching the corner, giving him plenty of instructions between rounds. Nice thread through there from Tonner. Takes a kick to the groin, and referee Onari will call time. So will be a recovery period here for Josh Tonner. Up to 3 minutes allowed for recovery and medical examination for the Australian. Mitch, you've been exposed to some fabulous Muay Thai striking in the brilliant One Super Series. These left kicks, though, at Petdam are on another planet.
Yeah, man, when you get these southpaw athletes that have been throwing that kick for most of their lives, they just get so precise at it. Look at the way he changes. You can't really tell where he's going with it. He has a nice little cock to his hip.
And look at Tonner coming forward, trying to barrage on the inside. There's a big right hand and a left hook from Tonner. Sticky left there. Oh, Tonner catches him with the right. And again, the tenacity. He backs him up with the right cross. Josh Tonner, house on fire here in the second round. And Petdam with the knees. Tonner showing no respect to the Thai superstar. That's the nuggety grit. Oh, the roundhouse kick for Petdam! The roundhouse kick for Petdam! Tonner's down! He said he'd knock him out in the second. And he's done just that.
Oh, this shot, check this out. Cocked, bold, oh, look at that. It caught him with the knee, and it hits him. Look at this, take a look at it at a different angle. Yeah, it's right there. The knee caught him flush on the shin, and the shin hit him in the body.
The left roundhouse kick from Howell does it again, and great martial arts spirit shown by both these athletes. But the winner's medal goes around the neck of Petdam. It goes back to Bangkok, Thailand.